Hola chicos y bienvenidos a un capítulo más de nuestra miniserie que estamos haciendo. Miniserie, bueno, es un poco larga la miniserie, pero está buena para aprender. Si estás hablando español, puedes aprender inglés. Si estás hablando inglés, puedes aprender español. Y así, puedes buscarle la vuelta si vos querés para aprender un nuevo idioma. Solo hay que tener perseverancia y mucha, pero mucha paciencia. Estamos en el capítulo 5 y voy a pasar rápido esta parte que habíamos quedado en el capítulo 4, al final del capítulo 4. La voy a pasar así medio rápido, pero la vamos a dejar en este capítulo para tener un poco de contexto, ¿ok? Y luego vamos a seguir con esta parte, porque la última parte lo corté medio por acá y queda medio feo cortarlo la mitad de un texto completo. Entonces vamos a empezar un poquito más de atrás. Así que bueno, vamos a comenzar.
My master liked to shoot seabirds.
My master liked to shoot seabirds. A mi maestro le gustaba disparar a las aves de marinas.
And so there were guns on the boat.
And so there were guns on the boat. Entonces había armas en el bote.
Quickly, I took one of these guns.
Quickly I took one of these guns. Rápidamente agarré una de estas armas.
Merle was swimming after the boat, and I shouted to him.
Molly was swimming after the boat, and I shouted to him. Que Molly, el chabón que le había tirado al agua, estaba nadando hacia el bote, de nuevo, y le grité a él.
Go back to the shore.
Go back to the shore. Vuelve hacia la orilla.
You can swim there. It's not too far.
You can swim there. It's not too far. Puedes nadar hacia allí, no es tan lejos.
I won't hurt you.
I won't hurt you. No quiero lastimarte.
But if you come near the boat, I'll shoot you through the head.
But if you come near the boat, I'll shoot you through the head. Pero si vienes cerca del bote, te dispararé a través de la cabeza o en la cabeza. A través. Como que en el medio de la cabeza, más o menos le está diciendo.
So Merle turned and swam back to the shore as quickly as he could.
Entonces Morley volteó, giró y nadó hacia la orilla lo más rápido que pudo. So Morley turned and swam back to the shore as quickly as he could.
Then I said to the boy, Zuri, if you help me, I'll be a good friend to you.
Then I said to the boy, entonces le dije al chico, Shori, si tú me ayudas, if you help me, I'll be a good friend to you. Seré un buen amigo tuyo.
If you don't help me, I'll push you into the sea too.
Perdón. If you don't help me, I'll push you into the sea too. Si tú no me ayudas, if you don't help me, si tú no me ayudas, te empujaré. I'll push you into the sea, adentro del mar. También, este to significa acá también.
But Zuri was happy to help me. I'll go all over the world with you, he cried.
Dice, pero Shiori estaba feliz de ayudarme. But Shiori was happy to help me. Estaba feliz de ayudarme. I'll go all over the world with you, he cried. Iré alrededor del mundo, iré hasta la vuelta del mundo si puedo, digamos. I'll go all over the world with you, he cried. Iré hasta el fin del mundo contigo, él exclamó.
I wanted to sail to the Canary Islands.
I wanted to sail to the Canary Islands. Yo quería navegar hasta las Islas Canarias.
But I was afraid to go too far from the shore.
But I was afraid to go too far from the shore. Pero estaba asustado de ir tan lejos desde la orilla.
It was only a small boat.
Era solo un bote pequeño. It was only a small boat.
And so we sailed on south for some days.
And so we sailed on the south for some days. Y entonces navegamos hacia el sur por algunos días.
We had very little water.
We had very little water. Tuvimos un poco de agua.
And it was dangerous country here.
And it was dangerous country here. Acá en esta, we had very little water. Teníamos poca agua para tomar, digamos. And it was dangerous country here. Y este era un país peligroso. Aquí era un país peligroso. Se puede interpretar.
With many wild animals.
With many wild animals. Con muchos animales salvajes.
We were afraid.
We were afraid. Estábamos asustados.
But we often had to go on shore to get more water.
Vamos a escuchar esa de nuevo. But we often had to go on the shore to get more water.
But we often had to go on shore to get more water.
But we often had to go on shore to go get to get more water. Pero a menudo nosotros teníamos que ir hacia la orilla para conseguir más agua.
Once I used a gun to shoot a wild animal.
Once I used a gun to shoot a wild animal. Una vez usé una arma para dispararle a un animal salvaje.
I don't know what animal it was.
I don't know what animal it was. No sabía qué animal era.
But it made a good meal.
But it made a good meal.
Know what animal it was.
But it made a good meal. Pero tenía una rica carne. Pero estaba hecho una rica carne.
But it made a good
esa más o menos, esa te la dejo tarea para la casa. Vos podés dejarme en los comentarios qué significa bien. Si querés.
For about 10 or 12 days.
For about 10 or 12 days, he sailed on the south.
We sailed on south.
We sailed on the south. For about 10 or 12 days, we sailed on the south.
Down the coast of Africa.
Down the coast of Africa. For about 10 or 12 days, por 10 o 12 días, navegamos hacia el sur, hacia abajo, digamos hacia abajo, por la costa de África.
Then, one day, we saw some people on the shore. Strange.
Then, one day, we saw some people on the shore. Strange. Entonces, un día, vimos algunas personas en la orilla. Y después dice, extraño.
Wild people, who did not look friendly.
Wild people, who did not look friendly. Gente salvaje, que no parecía amigable.
By now, we had very little food.
By now, we had very little food. Por ahora, teníamos poca comida.
And we really needed help. We were afraid, but we had to go on shore.
And we really needed help. En realidad necesitábamos ayuda. We were afraid. Estábamos asustados. But we had to go on shore. Pero teníamos que ir hacia la orilla.
At first, they were afraid of us too.
At first, they were afraid of us too. Primero, ellos, la gente de la isla, digamos, estaban a la orilla, estaban asustados de nosotros también.
Perhaps white people never visited this coast.
Perhaps white people never visited this coast. Quizás la gente blanca, white people, never visited this coast. Nunca visitó esta costa.
We did not speak their language, of course.
We did not speak their language, of course. Nosotros no hablábamos su idioma, por supuesto.
So we used our hands and faces to show that we were hungry.
So we used our hands and faces to show that we were hungry. Entonces utilizamos nuestras manos y caras para mostrar que estábamos hambrientos.
They came with food for us.
They came with food for us. Ellos trajeron comida para nosotros.
But then they moved away quickly.
But then they moved away quickly. Entonces, ellos se movieron lejos rápidamente.
We carried the food to our boat, and they watched us.
We carried the food to our boat, and they watched us. Cargamos la comida en nuestro bote y ellos nos observaban.
I tried to thank them, but I had nothing to give them.
I tried to thank them, but I had nothing to give them. Traté de darle las gracias, pero no tenía nada para darles. Bueno chicos, vamos a dejar el capítulo 5 hasta acá. Vamos a continuar con el capítulo 6 para la próxima. Así que nada, te veo ahí. Hasta pronto.